Hi, I'm Vishal and I want to quickly walk you through one of our newest features. It's called Signals, and this is where it gets really powerful if you're hiring. And so I'm inside a job posting right now, and once you land here, you'll see this button called Go to Applicants. Now I'll click on that. Now this is your applicant dashboard, and we have basically structured the candidates into different stages to make your workflow easier. So you have got suggested, which is basically where AI recommends candidates based on the skills. Then there is all candidates, everyone who has applied. Shortlisted meaning people that you have liked. Ready to interview people who you have shortlisted and then carried forward. And then obviously rejected list. And so now this is a pretty clean pipeline. Now the interesting part is this button at the top called Signals. So let me click into that. So what Signal does is it lets you run an AI based evaluation on candidates based on the criteria that you define. So you get 50 credits to start with, and each candidate evaluation uses 1 credit. Now this is the base prompt where we are giving the AI the instructions, so you can customize this, but essentially we are asking it to evaluate candidates against defined signals, assign them scores, and give a short rationale with actual evidence why you gave that score to that particular candidate. So below is the signals, which are the actual thing. So for example, I have already defined a few over here, something like role fit. Now basically how well the candidate matches the jobs, then the technical depth, how strong they are technically, then the communication clarity, and we also have the option to add more signals. You can add up to 10 signals. So let me quickly show you how, you can add signal over here. So I'll go over here, click on this. So now let's suppose we want to see a signal name proof of work. We can assume the max score to be 10, and for description I'll do something like this. So evaluate every project the profile has worked based on the results, impact, and the numbers. So now before running this, you also get to decide the scope of it. Like you can either run it on all candidates or just a filtered list, and this is important because credits matter. So let's say that I apply it on the current filtered list. So you can see here that it is not letting me do that because I have insufficient credit. So I'll go back. Let me go back and filter my list. So here you can filter the candidates. So I'll choose from experience. I choose for the skill as Python. I'll choose as the demographic as India. Then as for experience, again I'll take people who have around 3 to 5 years experience, or maybe 1 to 5 years experience. I'll close this. So I have a much more refined list now. So I'll again go back to the signals, and now I have got, let us see, now I have 15 selected candidates. I have 31 credits remaining, and after the run I'll be having 16, and I can confirm the run. So now I'll confirm the run. So now you can see the processing happening at the top, and now that it has processed, now it's done. So this is the magic. Candidates are now ranked based on their total score. So the highest scoring candidate comes at the top. So let me open one of these. Let's go for top only. So I can see that this guy got 29 out of 35. But more importantly, when I click on the score, I get to know why they got the score. So for role fit, they got 8 out of 10, and I have a reason for this. And then again for the technical depth and power, and the particular signal that we added at last, it was proof of work, and it got 8 out of 10, and it clearly shows multiple quantified outcomes: 99% time uptime, 40% deployment time reduction, and ML model with 93% accuracy. So that's basically what Signal does. So instead of manually going through every profile, you basically get to define what matters to you and let the AI do its work, and you get a result that is more structured, that is more explainable, and this is how signals work.